Hey, so I'm here to do my final reflection for multimedia class, and just a couple things I learned. I mean, we learned so much, but I learned about lighting, which is really important. In fact, just location to for shooting and how to light the subject. Like right now, I have some backlighting, um, just from the natural or from the light in the room, and then I have some natural light coming in from the window as key lighting, and then I have fill lighting also coming from the window on both sides, and once again the backlight. So just the importance of location and lighting is a big thing that I learned this semester. Something that I'm using just even right now. As far as the production process, pre-production, that was really important. We learned like what's part of that is location scouting, um, writing, maybe creating a storyboard, planning the whole production before you go out and actually shoot, which is the production. The actual production is when you're out shooting pictures or recording, and then post production is editing, uploading, promotion prior to the release of like the finished product. Um, so I mean that was definitely location scouting. That was an important thing that we learned, and something that I think that I can use in the future. Um, but yeah, just as far as key lighting, I already pretty much went over that. But that was really helpful, just even with shot composition. A big thing, in addition to all the other shots we learned, was the most important thing I think for me was understanding the difference between like an extreme close up, which is just the face, and then a close up, which is from the neck up or the chest up. Um, that was something that I got wrong actually the first class. That's something that I've since learned. Um, but yeah, I mean, in my other classes already too, like we had to go out and take pictures for marketing of each of our team members and also of the product, so that we could actually put it into the slideshow. And I think that this class really helped me as far as learning, just where you want to shoot, what kind of shot you want, from what angle and what lighting, and how you want to portray the subject just based upon how close you are and how far away you are. Telling a story was one of the biggest things that we learned, I think. Just being able to tell a story effectively. And that's definitely something that I can use in the future. Also, next semester I'm going abroad studying Melbourne, Australia, and one of my classes I'm doing through Loyola is travel reporting. So I'm going to have to be updating a blog on a regular basis, and I'd never done a blog before this class, so I think that's going to be really effective. I'll be really prepared to start doing that versus just being thrown into it next semester. Because now I have this experience and I'm very comfortable with it. So that's a big thing this class has done for me. Um, I mean, just as far as the class goes, I think everybody really grew this semester. You can see a big difference from everyone versus how they were on the first day versus the last day. I think everybody really came together and was forced. Doc Chris put us in a high pressure situations where we had to change our plans like 15 minutes before class and just had to act on our feet. But I think everybody just really grew as a class and as a team, a whole team. I think everybody's a lot stronger and more familiar and comfortable with being put in uncomfortable situations than they were on the first day. I for sure, at least for me, that's the case. And just working with teams, another thing that Doc Chris did that was really good was just the use of social media as a learning tool, and a way for us to interact, to talk, and ask questions in real time on Facebook was definitely one of the highlights. Um, but just on the first day, I wasn't really sure what to think of the class or what to make of Doc Chris. But he really, the one thing that I take away from this the most, I think, seriously, is that on the first day he said you're not going to understand how much you've learned until you've learned it. You'll be halfway through the semester at the end of the semester, and you won't think you'll be learning as much because of my unconventional teaching style and just the pace of the class and the stuff we'll be doing. But at the end, it's 100% true. I can't believe how much we actually learned and how much I truly know now. Um, that was one of the things that really stuck with me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using this in the future. The teamwork aspect is something I can definitely use in the real world. having to adjust in real time and think on your feet when you're put into uncomfortable situations. That's something that's going to be useful for the rest of my life. And I really appreciate everything that Doc Chris taught us. And it's definitely a class I'll never forget, and some skills I've learned that I'll be using for a very, very long time. So, great semester, and thank you.